Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you a second option for when you have tight male dovetail joints that won't go into the female dovetail. I show you in my one video, if you watched it, prepping cabinets, and you should watch it before you build any of these cabinets, is you take a sanding block, here's your male dovetail. You just got to be careful that you keep it tilted a little bit so you don't scratch the interior finish of your cabinet parts. And you just go back and forth a few times, and 99% of the time, that's all you need. That's what you want right there. You want these parts and pieces to fit real nice before you glue and assemble. You don't want them real tight and you're beating with a rubber mallet. All you're gonna do is damage your cabinet parts. So again, a sanding block will work 99% of the time. Another option I'm going to show you on the table saw, and so I'm going to move the camera over there. Okay, what I'm doing here with the table saw is taking the place of the sanding block. These are a little tighter than normal. And it's not gonna happen all the time, but yes, it can and will happen. But the male dovetails are a lot tighter than they should be, whether from moisture, the time of the year, whatever. But what I do here, you have two options, and I'm not telling you to do this or which way to do it. All I do on my table saw is I tilt the blade to the correct dovetail angle and to the correct height. So the dovetail is wider at the end than it is in the center. So you tilt it to the correct angle, and then you raise the blade to the top of the dovetail. You don't want to go past that. And the reason, if you do, you're going to have a little margin and a little gap. This is the floor of a base cabinet. So if I take a little extra veneer or plywood out of there in the depth of it, I'm going to see a little margin or gap. So even if you have to use a scrap piece of wood to set the correct angle and the correct height, how high the blade's going to come up and cut. So let me turn the saw on and I'll show you how I do it. You can tell I didn't take a lot off, probably barely a 64th, but it's a lot faster than using a sanding block. And again, I'm not telling you how to do or how to use your table saw, because what I just did, it's a dangerous way to do it. But I use this saw a lot, so instead of me putting in dado blades, that would be another option. Put in a stack blades to the right width of your male dovetail, tilt to the correct angle. In turn, you would have to put a piece of scrap wood here and clamp it to your fence, because you don't want your blades running into your fence. So if you did it with the stack blades, you would turn it on, hold it flat, push it through, flip it over, hold it flat, push it through. So that's just a couple more options that'll save you time, because on this job we're building, the male dovetails were a lot tighter than they normally are. And to stand there with a sanding block, you're just gonna get frustrated and it's gonna slow you down and take way too much time. So again, I am not telling you to do it the way I did it. It's safer if you would use stack blades and push them through flat. But again, we keep switching this for different things. Again, if you follow what I tell you in the videos, you'll put your cabinets together as easy as you see me doing them in my own videos. My number's on my website if you want to call, if you have any questions, any issues. Email me, however you want to get in contact with me. But this was just a quick tip on another way to take care of tight male dovetails that you ain't standing there forever with a sanding block. So that about wraps this video up.